Alright, welcome back to another review. It's me, Samuel. Today, we're reviewing another movie for Action Movie Month. We're reviewing a film by John Carpenter called Escape from New York from 1981. Starring Kurt Russell, Lee Van Cleef, Isaac Hayes, Ernest Borgnine, what's that guy from Halloween again? What's his fucking name? Donald Pleasance as the president. So, first off, I'm going to tell you my positives on this film first. And I really enjoyed the character Snake, played by Kurt Russell. He does a really good job in this film, Love the eye patch and shit. And we all know that Metal Gear Solid is based off this character because Solid Snake. Like, obviously he's based off of this fucking character. I'm not really crazy about those games, Metal Gear Solid. I played the first one back in PS1. On the PlayStation 1, I played Metal Gear Solid. I couldn't even beat that fucking game. I was like, this shit's too much for my ass. I was getting fucking bored. I keep doing the same shit over and over again. I got the stealth shit. Like, the only stealth shit game I like is Hitman games. Like, fucking Solid Snake shit. That game was fucking pain in my ass. I couldn't play that fucking shit. But this character is way better than fucking Solid Snake. I mean, Solid Snake's a cool character too, but I think this guy's way better. And John Carpenter directed this film. He also directed films like Halloween. I thought that was a decent film. I did a review on that back in October. They Live. Classic fucking movie. That's my number one favorite John Carpenter film. I love that fucking movie to death. That shit's fucking funny as shit too. Kick a lot of ass action in there. Great story how they set up everything with the aliens and stuff like that. I really love that fucking movie. Yeah, you haven't seen They Live. You gotta watch They Live. You guys are missing out on They Live. I've been watching that movie since I was a fucking kid, man. That shit's awesome. But his other films like The Thing, I never watched The Thing. I don't know. I have interest in watching that movie. Also, Kurt Russell's in that film. He was like a flamethrower in that film. I remember some things about it, but I never watched it fully, so I can't really judge on that movie. What's another movie? He did a lot of shit. He did a lot of fucking movies. But let's go back to Escape from New York. So, the positives, besides me liking Kurt Russell's character, I enjoy, the casting in here. This movie has a great casting in here. You got fucking Kurt Russell. You got Lee Van Cleef from those fucking cowboy movies and shit. You got fucking, what's his other asshole's name? Donald Pleasance. You got Isaac Hayes playing the bad guy and shit. That's fucking awesome, man. The setting was pretty fucking great. It was like some kind of I love the setting. It was like some kind of post-apocalyptic type of thing going on with that. I love the setting of this movie. I love the casting. But the negatives on this film, I am not a fan of the characters that much. I mean, I like half of the characters, but not all the fucking characters. And the story was fucking pretty bland. The story wasn't really that great. What else? The story was bland. The characters were like half of them were good. Oh yeah, the fucking action was pretty bland too. I didn't like the action that much. The action was okay at best, in my opinion. It's just that this movie could have been a lot fucking better. They have like better action, better story. The setting was great. Half the characters was good. But man, it's just, I don't know what they're doing with this movie. I don't know what John Carpenter was doing in this movie, but it could have been a lot fucking better, to be fair. You got fucking Lee Van Cleef, you got Kurt Russell, you got Donald Pleasance, you got fucking Isaac Hayes in this movie, and Lee Van Cleef, he doesn't really do that much in this movie besides him just talking to Snake on the fucking, on his fucking, I don't know where he's talking to him on. I forgot where he talked to him on, but all he does is sit in this room and he just talks to a fucking Snake while Snake does his mission or something like that. That's the whole movie. He just talks to him where to go, what to do. I wish Lee Van Cleef actually did more shit in this movie because Lee Van Cleef is a beast. He's a fucking beast actor. For some reason he doesn't really do anything in this movie besides help Snake out through a fucking microphone or something. Ernest Borgnine, I love him as an actor. I love him when he voiced Murray Man in SpongeBob, but I didn't like him as a cabbie guy. I don't think he should be in this movie, He's a funny guy in real life, I really enjoyed him as an actor, but I don't think he should be in this fucking movie. Isaac Hayes as the Duke was a great casting, but the way they used his character wasn't really that great. He was pretty weak as a fucking villain. Like he gets easily get killed by the president at the end. Spoilers. He gets easily get killed by the president at the end. I'm like, that's it? He just dies, that's about it? What the fuck kind of fucking final fight is that? I think Snake and fucking the Duke should like fucking really battle it out instead of having Snake run for it like a fucking goofball. Like, I didn't get this movie. Like, I think Snake and the Duke should just fucking really battle it out. Like, have a final fight. Not like the fucking president kill him. Donald Pleasance. Like, what the fuck? Why is Donald Pleasance killing Isaac Hayes? I don't get that shit. It should have been Snake killing the Duke. Like, I don't get that shit. Yeah, Isaac Hayes' character was like a fucking weak villain in this movie. I'm like, what the fuck was that about? Yeah, like I said, the fucking president just fucking kills him. I'm like, what the fuck? That's it? No final battle between Snake and the Duke? Like, what kind of fight was that shit? That was absolutely nothing. He gets killed by the fucking president. Donald Pleasance kills him. I'm like, shouldn't Snake kill him? Like, really? Like I said, what a weak fucking villains. Isaac Hayes was like a weak ass villain. Like, great casting, but they really fucked over Isaac Hayes' character. Like, what the fuck? You got Isaac playing a fucking bad guy and you fuck him over like that? You kidding me? Yeah, I don't get why this movie is like a 7.1 out of 10. I don't think this movie's really that great. I'll say this movie's like alright at best. It could be a lot better. This movie had a lot of potential and shit. A lot of potential. You got a great cast, you know, great setting, but the story was bland as shit. The action was fucking bland. There should be a lot better action. He says it's an action movie, but it's like mostly like a drama sci-fi more than an action sci-fi. To be fair. Like the other characters, like Harry Dean Stanton. I like Harry Dean Stanton as an actor, but in this movie, I didn't like his character in this movie. Also, that other chick, Adrienne Barbeau, Maggie, who's his, I don't know, his lady or something like that. I didn't really like her that much either. Those characters in Ernest Borgnine, those characters sucked. I don't think you should even be in this movie, to be fair. Like, well, why the fuck Snake bottom these fucking clowns? I don't get that. I don't get it. Like, I didn't like those characters. I didn't like the cabbie. I didn't like Brain. I didn't like Maggie. Those characters sucked ass. I don't know why they're even in the fucking movie. They should have got like a hotter chick in here, to be fair. I mean, that chick they had in there wasn't really that hot. Like, the whole beginning of the movie was fucking great. It was beautiful, the whole beginning of the movie, where these fucking soldiers got a fucking Snake and they're making this deal with Lee Van Cleef and shit. Lee Van Cleef and Snake are like talking and making this deal. Alright, if you do this, I'll let you go free, this and that. It's like, alright, I'll do it, get it over with. You have like 24 hours to do this shit to save the president. Yeah, this whole movie's about this president, played by Donald Pleasance. He gets kidnapped by these fucking thugs and shit because the whole world's fucked up in New York. You know, everything's like post-apocalyptic time and shit like that. He gets kidnapped and they fucking bring in Snake into the room, and Lee Van Cleef's like, all right, so Snake, this is what you gotta do. All right, we'll let you go free on one condition. You gotta save the president. You got like 24 hours to save the president. You gotta do this right away. You gotta go in there and get him. He was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. So that happens, and you know, he goes in there. Like, after that part, it got like really fucking boring. Like, all they do in this movie is just talk. At other times, like, then he gets like kidnapped by Isaac Hayes' fucking goons. He gets kidnapped by his goons and shit, and now he's battling this big giant ass fucking dude in a fucking wrestling ring. I'm like, really? Come on, it could have been a lot fucking better than that. He finds this big giant dude in a wrestling ring. What kind of fucking idea was that? Like, come on, John Carpenter. Like, really? Like I said, I love John Carpenter, but I don't really like this movie that much. Like, it could have been a lot fucking better. But like I said, I'm gonna say it again. It has a great cast, fucking great fucking setting, but oh my god, the plot was bland. The action was fucking bland. Like, the villain was fucking weak as hell. You got Isaac Hayes playing a fucking villain, and they killed him off easily by Donald Pleasance of all people. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I was like, that's it? He just dies such like that? Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's the ending you got? Like I said, it should have been Snake fucking battling the Duke. Why the fuck is Donald Pleasance killing him? Like, are you shitting me? Like I said, this is not a rant or anything. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? It should have been a lot better ending than that. He just dies from fucking Donald Pleasance shooting at him. Plus they're like running through the streets and shit like that, and Maggie and Brain get killed in the highway or something like that. I'm like, I didn't like that. I like the scene they're just running through the fucking streets and shit. I'm like, come on, really? Like, why do they keep running and running around like a bunch of goofballs? I want to see Snake fucking kill a bunch of motherfuckers, not just fucking run around everywhere. I mean, he does kill people, but not that much. Not that fucking much. Most of the time he just runs around everywhere looking for the president and shit. I'm like, come on, like, really? Couldn't you do this a lot better than that? Instead of him just running like a goofball? Like, I didn't get that at all. He should just go around fucking guns blazing and shit, like shooting every motherfucker, killing everybody and shit. But now, let's get him in a fucking wrestling ring and start battling this giant motherfucker and shit. Like, come on, really? Like, I like to see him just fucking blow him up with a fucking RPG or something like that, a big giant motherfucker, and guts go everywhere and shit. That would have been fucking awesome. And have fucking Lee Van Cleef fucking fight people in this movie, for fuck's sake. He's like one of the best cowboys in all the fucking movies, man. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Lee Van Cleef's a fucking beast. So you got him sit in a fucking room just talking to Snake? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Farting out of his ass and shit? He should be out there helping Snake fucking smoke motherfuckers with his fucking Western gun and shit. Like, I don't get that shit. I don't get it. He sits in his office, he fart out his ass, and he don't come out there and help Snake? Got him talking all day on a fucking microphone? No. Just no. Like, really? Come on. He's Lee Van Cleef. What the fuck? I don't get that. Isaac Hayes dies easily and shit by a fucking Donald Pleasance. I'm just keep saying it. It just makes no sense. How is this movie a classic? I don't see this movie as a classic. It's alright. I won't say it's a fucking classic because the ending was really not great. Snake easily saves the president without no fucking struggle. Snake gets captured and gets put in to fight this big giant dude. I'm like, really? That's it? He just beats the shit out of him with a big ass bat or something like that. Like, oh my god. I don't know, man. Like I said, I love John Carpenter. I love They Live. You know, I like Halloween, but this movie could have been a lot fucking better. A lot fucking better. I mean, yeah, he made a sequel called Escape from L.A. I never watched it, but I also heard people say that's better than fucking Escape from New York. But other people said it wasn't really that great. Other people said it sucks. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll watch Escape from L.A. maybe to see if it's good, like Escape from New York. But a lot of people are like mixed on it. A lot of people say it's great. A lot of people say it's better than the first movie. And I'm like skeptical about it. I'm like, should I watch that movie or not? Should I watch it? See if it's better than Escape from New York or not? Does fucking Snake kill more fucking people in that movie, or kill lesser people than this movie? That's what I want to fucking figure out. But like I said, I didn't like the casting of this movie that much. Like I said, Harley Dean Stanton should be in this movie. Ernest Borgnine shouldn't be in this movie. Adrian Barbeau shouldn't be in this fucking movie. Their characters pretty much sucked in this movie. I didn't really like their characters that much at all. Like I said, Kurt Russell was great. Lee Van Cleef was great. You know, he sat in the room all fucking day at night. And Isaac Hayes, like I said, I love his fucking villain in this movie, but like, what the fuck? What kind of he's a weak ass villain. Weak. Fucking weak, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. But yeah, this is my review of this movie. Is alright. I don't hate this movie or anything, even though it sounds like I hate this movie, but I don't. Yeah, it does sound like it's like a rant or something like that. It could be like a mild rant, but I don't hate this movie. It's just that it could have been a lot fucking better. You got Kurt Russell wearing an eye patch and shit. That's pretty badass. So how about, like, he doesn't do anything that's badass in this movie. He just runs around the street all day and just shoots a couple of people, and he gets kidnapped. And he got to fight this big ass motherfucker in a wrestling match to the death and shit. I'm like, come on, really? I don't know. Fucking Donald Pleasance old ass fucking kills Isaac Hayes, old grandpa ass. I love Donald Pleasance as an actor, but he gets killed by Isaac Hayes gets killed by a fucking old guy. He got killed by Joe Biden. Like, what the fuck? I hate to say it, but it's true. Oh my god. Fucking, that's a shame, man. Isaac Hayes get killed by Joe Biden. What the fuck? I love Isaac Hayes. That's how they treat him like that. There's a better movie with Isaac Hayes. It's called Truck Turner. Truck Turner is a way better movie than Escape from New York. Truck Turner kicks ass. He's a hero in that movie, actually. He's actually a bounty hunter in that movie. He goes around fucking killing people and shit. That shit. Way better action in that movie. Way better story. If you guys haven't seen Truck Turner, you gotta go watch Truck Turner. That's a better fucking action movie. Also, you know what else is better than Escape from New York? Death Wish 3. Now that's a better action movie. That's like non-stop action. Death Wish 3, Death Wish 2 is better than Escape from New York. They Live is better than Escape from New York. I just keep going, but I'm gonna end this video. So yeah.